This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone, who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3, is I came across this news article today brought to you by CNN, where they're reporting the psychopath, sociopath, Dr. Fauci's statement. He was on some daily show today or the other day, and so they're reporting how even out of his, sociopathic brain, he even said that the country's divisive state is hurting COVID-19 response. And this is proof that the people in America are not able to walk together. They're not able to be in agreement, and we clearly seeing that Satan's house is divided. Satan's house, Satan is about to overthrow Satan pretty much, in his own house. And this is beautiful because we're clearly seeing the end of America, Babylon. All right. So, let me get the word divisive. It means tending to cause disagreement or hostility between people, right? And this pandemic, this COVID-19, has divided America so much, that there is no bringing it back together, okay? That's why you're going to see the race wars. You're going to see the civil war, all right? There is no unifying of America. It's the divided states. So let's get into this article. It says, one of the things that's getting in the way of a clear and consistent messaging when it comes to COVID-19 in the U.S. is the country's current divided state, Dr. Anthony Fauci said. Quote, "We are in such a divisive state in society that it tends to get politicized," the country's leading infectious disease expert said Monday night on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. All right, so yeah. Hey, and so what if it's politicized? All that's going to do is cause a war, all right? And that's what's coming to America, a big civil war, civil unrest, and there's going to be many different ideologies fighting one another, all right? Quote, "It's almost one side versus the other," Fauci said. Yeah, let me get Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and 2. Hey, this is coming out of Dr. Fauci, the sociopath's mouth, all right? Isaiah 19 and 2. "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom," right? And clearly you're seeing the beginning stages of you Edomites, because you are the modern day Egyptians, and you're going to fight each other to the death, all right? Especially here in Babylon, America. All right, because this is the place of confusion, and y'all are confused. You don't know who to believe. All right, and it's beautiful. All right, you're gonna fall to your own ideologies, and you're gonna let me go right here. You're gonna fall in your own vomit. Right here, jumping down, Isaiah 19 and 14. "The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit." Right. So you're staggering your own vomit, you Edomites. All right. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay. And this coming election, man, it's about to get violent. All right. Keep in mind that word violent. I'm going to bring out that scripture, one of my favorite scriptures with that word. Continuing on. The U.S. is now months deep into navigating the COVID-19 pandemic, and several safety measures remain point of contention, including face masks. Right, they can't even agree on face masks. I know down here in South Florida, there's certain establishments that are like, you can't come in with a face mask. You know? All right? Or they say, hey, you can come in with the face mask, and once you come in, hey, nobody wears it after that. While many across the country have embraced experts' recommendation to wear face coverings to protect against the virus spread, others have protested their use, right? All right? If y'all can't even come to agreement on face mask, all right, what else? This place is through, man. All right? That's why, once again, Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they agree? All right? And the answer is, well, for America, no. They can't walk together. So they're not in agreement. All right? But see, we, us, the Hebrew Israelites, all right, the true believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, we're walking together in one accord, in agreement, because we see the downfall of Babylon America. But even Americans who want to follow guidance from experts about COVID-19 ran into a muddy message this week. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention updated its guidance to say COVID-19 can spread through the air, but days later abruptly reverted back to guidance posted months ago, saying the virus is thought to spread mainly between people in close contact and through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. And there you go. Even amongst the CDC, they are not even in agreement. All right? So it clearly shows America is heavily divided even amongst their hierarchy establishment, their institutions. All right? Several studies have shown the virus can spread through small particles in the air. Yeah, whatever. That's a lie. It's extremely confusing, Dr. Lena Wen, a CNN medical analyst and emergency physician at George Washington University, told CNN. And that type of whiplash, especially without an explanation directly from the CDC, creates confusion and unfortunately leads to lack of trust in the CDC overall. Outstanding. That's what I like to read. That's right. And that's how we know America's going down. People can't even believe in the institutions, okay, anymore here in Babylon. All right? And that's what America means. Confusion, all right? Babylon means confusion. Babel, confusion. And this is the land of confusion. All right? So this place has to be destroyed, and it's going to be destroyed, all right? And you people are doing a great job, all right, by being caught up in the confusion. And that's why, hey, you're going to fall. What does that mean? Those that put their trust in Egypt. What's that scripture? A reed. Yeah, a reed. What's that called? Reed. That broken reed. Let me put that in. Broken reed. Yeah, here we go. Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him, right? And that's why these people here in America are confused, all right? And more specifically, the hell with you heathens. 2/3 of our people, you're confused, because this really goes this scripture goes mainly to Yah. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. You're going to trust in spiritual Egypt, okay, Babylon, America, after everything that's been going on, all right? Hey, this is to your own confusion, and you're going to pierce yourself badly, because America's going down, all right? You could clearly see that amongst the hierarchy, there's nothing but division, all right? And it's only going to get worse. You're going to see bloodshed. You're going to see violence. Let's see if there's any more on this. How confusion could contribute to spike. Oh, listen to this. This is coming out from the CDC director's mouth. With fall rolling in, the U.S. is heading into what CDC Director Dr. Robert Redfield predicted could be one of the most difficult times in American public health. One expert told CNN this week the next months may make for an apocalyptic fall. That's outstanding. That's great, man. I like these powerful terms, these statements, man. But there you go, man. That second wave is coming. And if you haven't been paying attention, we have the prophets. Look at Europe. Already the Prime Minister Johnson, or whatever his piece of shit name is, all right, he's already shutting down UK again. All right. UK is basically going back into a martial law type environment. All right, they're telling people, they're restricting people. All right, telling them they got to be in at certain hours now. So yeah, and so that's coming here to America. All right, also in Australia looks like 1984. I think it's Melbourne. You look that up, man. It looks like 1984 or the Orwellian Nightmare, 1984. Go look that up. All right. But these are the times, man, because this place is divided, man. All right. America, you are divided. Let's get another scripture. Mark 35 and 33. Excuse me. Not Mark. Mark 3 and 23. And he called Mark 3 and 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in a parable, how can Satan cast out Satan? All right. Now this is Yahushua is speaking. Okay. 24. In fact, let's go to options. I forgot how to make it into red letter, so it's who's speaking. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, who's speaking here? Yahushua, okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Mark 3:23. And he called them unto him and said unto him in the parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Right. In America, you are not standing. You are the divided states. You are the divisive states, according to Dr. Fauci. 25. And if a house be divisive against itself, that house cannot stand. In America, you are not standing. Okay? You are going to go out in violence. All right? Because you established in violence. Hold on. How is America built? Maybe y'all forgot y'all history. Okay? Don't worry. We hear the prophets of Yahweh Shemal Shai. We're always here to bring you back into remembrance of your history, America. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein by the blood of him that shed it. See, you shed the blood of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans here in Babylon, America, from its inception, okay? You stole this land, you raped, robbed, then you set up the southern kingdom, mainly Judah, to build, and then you were slaughtering them, butt breaking, doing all types of abomination. Then when you supposedly did the Emancipation Proclamation, all that means is transferring ownership, all right, from one master to another. Then you had Jim Crow laws, all right. You had all the, not only the Jim Crow laws, even when that was supposedly eradicated, okay, supposedly, that there was still racial deaths happening, all right, redlining, financial warfare, economic hits on Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom. So yeah, but ultimately this all created bloodshed, all right, from the beginning, inception, all right, and so that's the reason why America is going to go out in bloodshed, all right. You reap what you sow, Okay? You get it? Let's go back. 26. And if Satan rise up against himself, which you're clearly seeing here in America, Babylon, Edomites against Edomites, Edomites fighting each other. Even in this whole protesting with the BLM and the Proud Boys, Antifa, and the Trump supporters, or whatever stupid factions and groups that they have, it's mainly Edomites banging on Edomites. All right? There's not that many Jakes out there, okay? It's Edomites banging on Edomites. And so that's clearly what you're seeing here. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. And we clearly see in the end of Esau, Edom's empire. Okay, clearly Dr. Fauci, all right, the jaw, the sickle, is calling it the divisive states of America. All right, why would he say that? Clearly, you're seeing nothing but division here, and this is at a medical level. We're not talking about ideologies, what people believe in, whether it be the Constitution, okay, or communism, fascism. All right, people are divided in that bullshit. All right, I'm talking about you Edomites. You're all into that with isms. All right, okay. You're all, a lot of y'all. You're catching hell too. You're financially struggling now. All right, you're pissed off because this COVID-19 took away a lot of your jobs. All right, took away your businesses, and that was all designed, okay, by your own people. So if you're mad at anyone, you should be mad at your own nation. And that's how we know it's gonna get civil war like, because you know you're being fucked over by your own congressmen, your own senators, your own president. Okay? You know you are. Let me get this one. Is there any more on this? Yeah. Oh, here's this one. It says Dr. Gene Marazzo, an infectious disease expert at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, said there are several factors that could be contributing to the rise in numbers, including the public's fatigue of pandemic-like conditions. Right. All right. Hey, there's certain people that have been wearing a mask and doing what they've been programmed to do, and things are not getting better. So they're getting tired. So they're saying, fuck it. You know? Quote, but here's the point right here. And then the second thing is the completely contradictory messages that we're getting. Not just misinformation, but also the confusion about how things are spread right. Donald Trump said, I think it was on Monday at his Ohio campaign, that virtually zero people got infected, and then you saw in his campaign rally, okay, people weren't wearing their masks. Okay, this is the president of the United States not going along with the agenda of the Dr. Fauci's Goonie squad. So you can see division there. All right, and that reminds me of this scripture right here. Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Right. And so you got a lot of people that, hey, Donald Trump doesn't seem concerned with the COVID-19. He's not putting on his mask. All right. He's going to these rallies. He's allowing people to take off their mask at his rallies. So, hey, and that's causing more division. All right. You have the president of the United States who's supposed to represent the people of America, and he's doing opposite from what the scientists and the doctors are saying, which is also putting a stain on the country as a whole when the rest of the nations look at America. Like, what the hell are you doing? All right? We're in a pandemic. All right? That's why Europe, all right, doesn't want none of you Americans over there. Okay? There's actually a freaking, if you go Google it, 90% of the countries around the world do not want American citizens in their land for fear of the COVID-19, whether you believe it or not. So there you go. All right? But hey, this is the division that we're at. Um, Jumping down to 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? And this is what we're coming to, man. Because eventually America, all right, you are getting your judgment for what you've done to the children of Israel and what you've done to the earth, all right? You destroyed the earth with your false pseudoscience, okay, with your wicked philosophies, all right? LGBTQ personnel, democracy, all right? Perpetual debt, okay? So, hey, and this is what's coming to y'all, all right? Because how you got this country was nothing but lies and deception, all right? Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? You stole the riches, and then you made everyone go into debt by the riches that you stole, all right? How does that work? So that's why this place got to get hit with nukes. Before it gets hit with nukes, get ready for mass civil war, mass race wars. All right, get ready for them to implement the vaccine. All right, hey, Donald Trump's for that vaccine, Operation Warp Speed. He wants that vaccine. All right, keeps pushing for it. So he don't want you to wear a mask, but he wants you to get that vaccine. All right, that motherfucker's a devil. But he's a good devil. He is needed, all right, in the fall of America, Babylon. All right, that pride, that pump. Okay? Donald Trump is a proudful man. All right? That's why I personally believe he's not going to leave the presidency. All right? Joe Biden. I'm going off on a tangent, but real quickly, Joe Biden, all right, motherfucker is old. He's creepy. All right? He has Alzheimer's. He's on his he's one heartbeat away from hitting the coffin. Anyway, Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her right. And we're ecstatic. We're excited. When I read articles like this, I have a big smile on my face. And I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers do too when they read articles like this. A lot of the apostles, the elders, because we could clearly see America is through, all right? That's one of the words we like to say a lot. Through, okay? It's over. No, there's no going back. So we're rejoicing, all right? The angels are rejoicing. Yahweh Shai is rejoicing. Our big brother's rejoicing. The Most High, Yahweh, he's rejoicing, all right? Because, hey, prophecy is happening. There's no stopping this, all right? America is going down in violence. 21, one of my favorite scriptures. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Right? And when this civil war kicks off, all right, and the race war kicks off, all right, this is when America is at its breaking point, all right, and will be collapsing from within. And that's when the nations around America will then attack this hoe and destroy it. All right. All we're waiting for is for the vaccine and the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, to be made mandatory. And that's it. Then it's violence, more violence, missiles, and more missiles. So when you see that RFID chip be made mandatory, you better think upon this scripture right here, Revelation 18 and 21. All right. Also, when they make the vaccine mandatory, you best believe it's going to get violent too, because you got a lot of, those that believe in the Constitution, those that believe in civil liberties and freedom. They're not going to take the vaccine, so they're going to go out in violence, putting a bullet in a doctor or a soldier that's trying to minister that. All right. You're going to see this place get ugly. All right. This is not a fucking game. It's not a joke. All right. If you can't see that we're at the end, all right, that means the Lord blinded you, all right? He didn't want you to see it. So you got to feel it by pain, all right? And this is talking to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and it's high time to wake up out of sleep. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying, keep praying. We're almost out of here. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Shalom.